I would like to provide my thoughts on the whole situation. You know what I mean? I don't like to talk about that type of stuff. I want to focus on the good stuff about VTubers, not necessarily the bad ends of it, if you want to call it that. And the reason why I'm kind of talking about this is because, of course, a lot of people have found Hololive or VTubers through me, and a lot of people are asking for my opinion on the whole situation. So I don't want this to be like, oh, he's breaking news because, you know, capitalize on it. No, it's like people actually want to hear my thoughts and stuff. And I would gladly share my thoughts on the whole situation, pretty much. So here is what's going on. So the announcement of Mano Aloe's graduation. Graduation is a fancy word for basically retirement. She's not coming back. So basically, regret to announce the 5th generation Mano Aloe will be graduating from Hololive on Monday, August 31st, which is tomorrow. Today is Sunday, but I guess right now technically it's the 31st in Japan now. So that's why they're issuing the statements. Apologize for the misunderstandings of the last time due to translated official announcements. So basically saying that they did issue a statement in their language, of course, but there wasn't one issued like this in English. Mano Aloe debuted a part of the 5th generation of Hololive on the 15th. However, after signing the contract with Cover Corporation prior to her official debut, she conducted a test live stream in the video streaming service Twitcasting, in which she used her then unreleased Live 2D model, which I can understand. To be honest with you, I can understand as a corporation and as a business, which is what Cover Corp is. If you have something and you basically break street date for the debut, then you're bound to get in some trouble. And I don't blame them for taking action on this and just getting some consequences on that. That's just, it's how it is. Like, it's similarly to like if you live stream a unreleased video game before breaking embargoment or breaking street dates, then they're going to take action. It's kind of similar to the situation, you know? Because of that, they issued a 2-week suspension for Aloe, which began on the 17th, 2 days after she debuted. But of course, we were all here. We were all kind of waiting for her to return, for her to do her thing, and for her to get back to making content and such, which is right now popping right now. The new 5th gen of Hololive are doing extremely well. With that being said, fast forward to now. Upon further discussion, Mano Aloe decided she was not physically or mentally prepared to continue with her activities. In accordance with their wishes, we have decided that the best course of action would be allowed for her to graduate from the group. We wish her all the best in the future endeavors. We'd like to thank and then a bunch of, we apologize for the confusion. Yeah, a bunch of stuff like that. Basically, what this is telling us is that Cover Corp has nothing to do with her termination. Aloe did it on her own accord. She made the decision to not continue. Like I said, we were all waiting for her to come back with open arms, of course. But I guess that's not the case. Something happened in the middle of her suspension, or while her suspension was active, and it wasn't pretty. Here's the thing. I didn't really know too much about this. I'm not educated too much on the idol community or like the idol fan base. And I didn't realize how toxic it was. They don't see them as human beings. They see them as like, they put them on a pedestal and they treat them as the most pure, most innocent, and just another godly being in their life. And when you get put on that pedestal, it's really hard to make mistakes, because any mistake that you make, all of a sudden it gets flipped upside down, and all of a sudden you have everybody against you. This happened many, many times, actually. From my understanding, it's happened twice within the Hololive community. Now, I haven't talked about them because I don't like talking about this stuff, but damn, dude, this is a pretty big one. This is probably the biggest case that we've heard so far. The first one, not first one, but one of them being Mel. Yozora Mel right now is, she came back. She took a leave because there was some personal stuff due to stalking and other things like that. So she took a leave, she fixed it, and she took legal action, and she came back. Perfect. But that happened to her. The other situation was, I think Toa was the other one that was a victim of the toxic side of the idol community. I'm not going to get into the situation. I know what the situation is. I'm not going to get into it too much. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is that she's a human being, of course, behind a avatar, and she made a mistake, and she was a victim of the toxicity. And now it's happening again with the 5th member, and she made a mistake, a human error, and people completely harassed her, and to the point where they got her real life information. I think they were doxing her. They were harassing her like crazy. So, which is what I'm assuming is the reason why Aloe is not coming back. It's sad, man. It's really sad, this whole situation. And I'm kind of more aware about the situation now, and it's kind of like, man, it kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? Because Aloe, being a brand new VTuber, and a pretty interesting one at that, is not going to be coming back. Not going to be. It's one of those situations where we'll never know how great she really is. We'll never know now because of toxic fandom. It sucks. And the thing is, there's nothing that we can do. That's just how it is. This is kind of like what you sign up for when you sign up for the idol the idol standard. But like that's another discussion altogether of how people treat idols, and I just hope that this situation kind of helps like wake up Cover Corp or Hololive in general, and just realize that these idols need protection, like crazy amounts of like privacy incidents, like privacy things out the wazoo. Like there is a ton of people, and this is something else. There's a ton of people coming about the identities about certain VTubers, especially the Hololive ones. And I hate those messages. Let me tell you guys something. For the past 2 months, I've been getting nonstop DM'd and nonstop emailed and nonstop commented about the people speculating about the identities about these VTubers. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm posting this on YouTube, of course. I have no interest in knowing anybody's real life identity. I do not want to know anything about them. I respect these content creators and these VTubers too much to be able to either capitalize or to know about it. I want to see the content that I came for, and that's it. I really don't care about identities about this VTuber and that VTuber. So I just want to put that on record right now. So because situations like this scare me. If you put yourself out on the internet, you have to protect yourself. And me, I try to protect myself as much as possible, because no matter who you are, whether you're a VTuber, a YouTuber, or just anybody on the internet, you're bound to get somebody to hate you and want to take you down and be the target of toxicity. So yeah, it kind of sucks to see Aloe go out the way she did. Now, I hope, like I said, there's some kind of protection that, or some new protocols that they will put forward for these VTubers in case this happens again, because man, that would suck. Hopefully nothing like this will happen again, and I hope that Aloe goes and does whatever she wants to do and has a successful career in what she wants to do and whatever she wants to have a career on, you know? Just wish her the very best. That's all we can have for Aloe at this point.